You should take your time. What's the rush? Oh, I know what to do. Hey, bud. Where's the owner of the house? I need to talk to her. I don't know, man, but it is blazing hot.
You who, boys?
Ma'am, I'm done spraying the backyard and the attic. Will you please let the owner of the house know it's okay to turn the AC on? Thank you, dear, because it sure is hot.
And it's not just because the AC is off.
You folks have a wonderful day.
Oh, Suzanne. How's it going in here, Dylan? Ah! What have you done to my kitchen? My refrigerator and cabinet doors are pink. The backsplash is missing, and the stove knobs look like Dollegra.
I'm sure we can...
The College Kids carpenters are on the way. How much longer will it take to fix this?
Oh gosh, no. Sorry, I thought you said you wanted them pink.
No, I said I wanted Olivia's appliances pink to match her mini furniture.
I really am truly sorry. I'll head to the Doll Dream House Depot to get some new paint. Ladies, you might want to cover your eyes.
That was nothing I hadn't seen before.
Don't worry, dear. It will all work out. I'll leave you be. College kids, here to take care of you. I mean, It's hotter than two hot chicks fighting over me. Do you mind if I remove my sweatshirt, miss?
Okay. Well, Denver, Felipe, and Chad, I'll leave you all to work. I'll see you later.
I'll remove the upper cabinet doors, appliances doors, drawers, and handles. I'll work on the repaint of the upper cabinet doors, all the appliance doors, drawers, handles, and the backsplash. I'll install the new cabinets that are made out of food boxes, the new silver handles made out of wall staples, and I'll show you a doll kitchen island hack.
Thanks, Chad. I'll take it from here. I'm removing the old countertops and baseboards because the new countertops are high enough so we don't really need them. I'm covering an empty pasta box with white construction paper, or you can use computer paper. Next, I fold down the ends like gift wrapping paper, secure it with glue and painter's tape, paint it with white acrylic paint or Mod Podge and washable paint. I'm using 3 5x7-inch index cards. Cut them in half and remove approximately 2 inches to make them the same length as the long appliance doors. To me, it makes sense to let it dry on the first coat of paint before applying the second coat of paint. By the way, don't worry about the left end of this counter set because it will be disguised by the counter set on the left side of the wall. You'll want to leave a little bit of a space between the cabinet doors so that it looks realistic. I repeated the same steps to the other set of cabinets, except I'm going to make the right end of the cabinets into drawers where it intersects with the other set of cabinets. For more index cards, I cut out 1 inch by 1 inch little squares to make the drawers, glued them on, then painted on the second coat of paint. While the cabinets are drying, I'm making the countertops out of cardboard measuring at 9 by 2¼ inches for the left side and 7½ by 3 inches for the cabinets on the right side. I'm using basic wood grain drawer liner that you can get at Dollar Tree to wrap the countertops because I want it to blend in with my island top, which is just made out of wood samples from Home Depot. Whenever I wrap my countertops or shelves, I always just make whatever drawer liner I'm using or paper twice the size with a little bit of extra on the outside so that it fully covers it. And once it's fully wrapped and closed on the ends, it's ready to be glued on top of the cabinets. We just ran into a minor problem. I didn't leave enough space for the stove, so I'm going to cut away this part of the countertop. This divider needs to go. We just don't need it anymore. Soon, all the appliances will be on one wall. Back to cutting the countertop from here to here to make room for the stove. First, I poke a hole with the razor pen, then I cut it off with a giant pair of craft scissors. Hopefully this fits. Yes, it does. Let's slide in the other one. I glue down the butcher block countertops with hot glue. The handles are made out of wall staples that I spray painted with metallic spray paint. I make holes with a large safety pin before pushing the handles through. I'm going to use the same safety pin method, except I'm going to be using nails for doorknobs for the drawers. The most challenging part of this new modern kitchen makeover is done. Notice how the countertop is a little higher than the stove. Here's a quick hack for how to fix that. Cut out a piece of foam board that measures as the same size as the base of the stove or any other appliance. Stick it under to make sure that it fits properly, and then you can paint the outside edges to a color of your choice. I chose silver acrylic paint. Here's what it looks like, and I also did the same thing to the refrigerator. I'm removing the sink by popping it out from behind with a small screwdriver head, and once it's elevated enough, you can just pull it out. I'm removing the old marble drawer liner and replacing it with the 5 by 2 inch piece of the new wooden drawer liner. This part is very important. You'll need to cut a hole through the center so that the sink could fit through it. Before returning the sink, I'm actually going to repaint the faucet with a silver nail polish. I want it to be closer to a silver or chrome color instead of it just looking gray. I popped it back into place so easily. I showed you how to make tile backsplash in the original Realistic Modern Kitchen Makeover video. It's titled DIY My Modern Kitchen Playset Makeover, and it's in my video library for now. It's very easy to make, and all you need is an index card, a ruler, and a pencil. You'll also need duct tape to preserve it and to secure it to the appliance. Yeah, so this isn't really my style. To make this reversible, I covered the back of the cabinet cardboard with white paper, and then I did the same thing to the stove back, but except with black peel and stick paper. This looks so real. Like, now I'm actually excited to cook again. Seriously? Does this kitchen look bigger to you, or is it just me? Well, anyway, let's take a break to do some decorating before we move on to making the set of bar stools and the kitchen island. I'm starting off by removing some old wall art. This is cute. I promise not to throw it away, but realistically, we already know that we are home. I mean, we're standing in the kitchen of the home. I tend to use stickers as quick art, so with that being said, let's use some puffy stickers, foliage, and some old handles to make new wall art. These were so easy to make, that's why I made 2 of them. All I did was glue on the sticker and the foliage behind it, and now it's ready to go on the wall. It's a good thing I kept these mini hooks because this is what I'm using to hang up the new wall art. I think these pieces of art make the kitchen look homely. I know how much they cost in real life, but I wonder how much they cost for our dolls. Here's 2 shelves that I made using the same steps and materials as the countertops. I'm placing these right onto the wall next to the stove. I like the way this looks, but at the same time, something crucial is missing. I'm bending an 8-inch piece of wire around a mini storage container to make a towel rack. My mini towels are made out of foam sheet and felt sheet, and then I just made my own design on them. Now that we have mini doll kitchen towels, there should be way less water on the countertops. The U-shaped or arch modern art is just Play-Doh that I painted black. I made this cute little wooden chair that looks like it's from the Stone Age out of mini wooden circles. This can be found at a mini doll Target near you. On the top shelf to the left, that is a corkscrew with silver paint. Let's get rid of this. Ah, much better. So this is an unused foot scrubber, and on top of it, it has 3 wooden beads with foliage inside to make mini plants. It's a trio planter. Time to show you my doll kitchen island hack, which is made of 2 L-shaped bookends and 3 wood samples from Home Depot on top. I'm closing the front of it with cardboard covered in white paper. Then I glue it on. Let's take care of the sides. I glued on 4 pieces of index card to all the ends, and then I painted all the sides. I'm using 4 mini wooden circles to elevate the doll kitchen island because I want it to be a little higher. I'm using 2 strips of corkscrew paper to glue on the center of each side to give it a finishing touch, and I love it. I'm using 4 steel ground stakes to make 2 bar stools. These are from Home Depot. I'm bending 1 inch inward to make the base of the bar stool with metal cutters from Amazon. I'm using 4 pieces of cardboard to glue each top set of legs inside of, and it should look just like this. Next, I'm using an 8-inch by 1/2-inch piece of corkscrew sheet, and I'm going to wrap it around the stool just like this. Of course, I'm going to finish the top with wood grain drawer liner, and it should look just like this. I love these. They're so cute. Surprise if you thought I wasn't going to repaint that rust with silver nail polish. I'm closing the base ends with black foam sheet. It's also going to give the stools some support and more balance. You have to try this. I can definitely see my dolls using this kitchen island for dinner and breakfast, lunch, snacks, drinks, whatever they want, especially at parties. I did not glue down the wood samples because I want it to be removable as a chopping block for the dolls. 4 words, different shades of coffee. It's looking so cute and cozy in this kitchen, and I better hurry up so that my dolls are not late for dinner, but I almost forgot something. Here's another hack where I made little tiny shelf supports using black peel and stick paper. Applied it to the bottom of the shelf and the wall so that we have this L-shaped mini shelf support for a dollhouse. Realistic modern kitchen. There's another dollhouse hack. Let me know if you caught that. Anyway, as a doll collector and a dollhouse creator, I am very pleased, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. Can't wait to use it. And Nicole, I just wanted to let you know that you now have doll kitchen towels hanging over there on the rack for you to use. You know my style. College Kins, I can't thank you enough, and I appreciate the doll kitchen island set as extra. I'll be sure to leave a nice 5-star review on Google for you.
Thank you, miss. I'm sure our manager will appreciate that. We're happy to help you.
I'll consider you guys again if I need anything. Have a good day. And that's today's Realistic Modern Kitchen Playset Makeover for dolls. Thanks for hanging out with us, and if you're new here, welcome. We're so glad you joined the family by subscribing. Be the first to see the latest Barbie doll hacks, doll makeovers, DIY doll rooms, and more. See you next time, and remember, we love turning old into doll-tastic new just for you.